matter of fact though, pterodactyl when I micro and macro my mind. Why would I try to hide the fact that I'm jacked to be actually naturally high? And I'm that guy with the flashlight, looking back at the track with the black light. How about this? How about that? Pay attention.
All right, guys. Ian Anderson, Central Coast Disc Golf. We have the exciting finish of the 2018 Wintertime Open on deck for you guys. Also on deck, the one and only Nate Sexton.
Hello, everybody.
There he is. Super glad to have you on, man. Always fun having your insight on the card. And you might not have played this tournament, but you've done commentary on it before.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it again. I mean, the golfers we have today, pretty amazing. And it seems I've been watching the live scoring, so these guys are bringing it.
They are. That was Josh Anthon. This is Lance Brown out of North Carolina. Eagle McMahon out of Colorado. And we got also the Beast on the card.
Yeah, man. You wouldn't be Wintertime without him.
It wouldn't, right? I think he's got 4 of these locked up. The last ones, anyway.
Yeah.
You know he's hunting for that 5th.
Absolutely.
Wants a ring for each finger. All right, going into the round. Eagle, he's got 2 strokes over Lance, and I believe he's got 6 over Josh and Paul. So they are in chase mode. We're on hole 1, and this is an incredibly tough way to start your day, Nate.
Yeah, definitely. You got that super late mandatory, but still the out-of-bounds road straight ahead. So the only way to really get there is a super aggressive play, high-speed driver with huge flare skip, but still staying low enough under the branches. I mean, it's almost a par 4.
It's funny. It's almost been playing closer to a 4 than a 3, it seems like.
Yeah.
A lot of OB strokes, people getting greedy.
I mean, clearly way more 4s than 2s. I mean, 2s.
Oh, my God.
There's maybe 1 or 2 2s, and there's going to be tons of 4s.
Yep. And Eagle, I think he's keeping that in mind because he's throwing an MB3 on a layup line here, Nate.
That's pretty smart. He just needs to get around this tree, and it looks like he barely does. That's actually a little too close for comfort, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
But he made it.
Speaking of smart, Nate, he says he's going to Nate Sexton his way to victory this year. That's
I mean, I definitely wish him luck. I like to see him. I like to see that. I take that as a compliment.
Yeah. Definitely. Lance Brown on the box, like I was saying, out of North Carolina.
He's a good player. He's a alumni of that Liberty University disc golf team. They got a really good disc golf program there at that school. Mm-hmm. And he's from Burlington, North Carolina, just 45 minutes from Chapel Hill where I lived. So I've played some rounds with him. Good guy, good player.
Nice. He actually stopped by my house about a month ago when AJ and his dad were doing commentary. I got to chat with him for a little while.
Oh, cool.
Great guy. McBeast. See if he's got McBeast mode turned on.
Yeah, that looks like what it generally looks like. Yeah, great skip.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, he's in position.
He is. That's a great look. One of the best looks you're going to get on this hole, honestly.
And Josh pretty much just played a layup, and you can see him here. I mean, super technical putt, but I bet you he gives it a run.
Yep. Yeah, one of the absolute best putters in the world. And
yes.
Definitely scared it.
Yes.
So Eagle had this same look yesterday and ended up taking a 4 after the upshot went a little high. Looks like he corrects today.
He hit the branches and fell short?
Yeah, he was like 45 feet short, yeah.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yep. Paul caught him on the first hole, but Eagle turned it on after that and really pulled away.
Yeah.
Lance has a look for the birdie.
Lance is a famous lover of purple, so he is super. On a final day, he's going to be head-to-toe purple.
The man looks sharp.
He does.
Yeah, on point. Ooh. I kind of thought that one was going to go in, Nate, honestly.
Oh, of course. You
know?
never think the other way when it's that man.
No, you don't, especially when it's Sunday and he just threw that drive.
Yeah.
That's a man that makes a great putt after a great drive a lot of the time.
Yeah, you don't win a lot of world championships unless you could say that about yourself.
Accurate. Everybody cleaning up par here, and honestly, a little barbecue is not a bad way to start your day on
No,
one.
not at all.
You're not losing strokes to anybody. And watch the thumb, Nate. Watch it. Totally off the disc.
That is interesting.
Right?
Yeah, huh. I do feel like I don't tighten down. I don't lock down my grip till pretty late, but I don't think I'm popping up the thumb.
That's something else, man. He makes it work, though.
Yeah, he does.
All right, we got hole 2 on deck. It is a great forehand hole, Nate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think, and isn't there a little bit of out of bounds up here?
You got it. Little OB trench right there.
Yeah, a little short. So you really have to make your decision. Get the big skip across, maybe fly it across, but if you land in the bottom of the ditch, it's probably not getting out of there with all those rocks.
You got it. We got Eagle up on deck. Looks like he's going to go
FD3. That makes sense. Kind of a nice control disc.
Yeah.
Still overstable enough to take a skip. Uh-oh.
Oh. And does stay in bounds at least. He's across the creek from the basket. You'll see it right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And Lance, sidearm is the strength of his game.
Yeah, he has a cannon.
He does. I was wowed by some of his shots today.
Yeah. Whoa.
And, that's a good Sunday kick right there.
It got all the way across.
It
nice.
did. Mm-hmm. He's got to look for the 2. And Josh Anthon doesn't throw tons of forehand, but still has one. But found one of the many trees.
Yeah. I mean, but it's clean coming out. It's amazing. Players at the top level these days, even if you think of him as not a forehand guy, chances are he throws a pretty great forehand still.
That's for sure. And Paul stabled up on the destroyer today. He's been flipping it over a little bit and went for the beast one and used the backstop.
Yeah, and a nice little slide down. That's great.
Wasn't that cool? And Josh kind of shaping up right here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, sit. Yeah.
Yeah. Stays in bounds. Eagle with a pretty long look here. He's probably about 80, 90.
And he doesn't look... Well, yeah, I guess that was a run. At first it looked like a layup, but he puts such good rotation on the disc, he can really get some good glide.
He does, doesn't he, on those putts? It's really amazing. Lance for the 2. Woohoo.
Nice.
Sneaking it in there. He was doubting that one out of his hand.
Yeah, that's often... I mean... This is a big place for Lance to be, I mean, he's made some lead cards. Not saying he's like a total rookie, but this would be a career win for sure. And to put himself in a position where he is now, it's not rare at all to feel a little shaky on those first couple holes when you're in that position. And to actually get one to not feel good and still stick, that's a really good sign.
Oh, it's a great way to start your day. And how about that gallery out there, Nate?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Lance is spotting 40 ratings points to the entire card.
That's crazy.
Wasn't playing like it all weekend, though.
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy with a high ceiling, I think, but maybe just kind of a newer player a little bit, so still kind of dogged by inconsistencies. Like, he could definitely throw a low 900s round every once in a while, and that probably makes his rating kind of artificially low as far as how good of a thrower he really is.
Yeah, totally feeling on that. He's got all the skills. Hole 3 is a big par 4. They moved the basket up the hill from last year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's definitely playing, I would say, at least half a stroke harder.
Okay.
Getting some rollaways and just a tougher upshot in general.
Yeah.
Lance on the box. Look at this smash, Nate.
Oh, man, yeah. He absolutely rips. Gallery's got to go running. They love it, though.
They do. They love a good smash, man. The crowd was so awesome out of Oak Grove today. They love their disc golf.
Yeah.
And they love this guy, Paul McBeth, going to that Star Destroyer.
That old swirly.
Mm-hmm.
Just 90 feet high, no problem.
Uh-huh. Fading out when he doesn't want it to fade, though. And he's behind that. It's where he's been every single round, is behind that tree. Yeah, it's
a little tricky.
Mm-hmm. He is thankfully farther away from the tree today. Gives him an easier over the top line.
Okay.
Yeah. Eagle with a PD2. Unbelievable, this kid, Nate.
Wow. Yeah. Did it stay? Oh, no, it's fading out, but it's long.
It is, yeah. And he is actually in a terrible spot right under that tree.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we'll see that in a little bit. I think Josh is going Star Boss right here. I think it's the 2012 Innova Star Team, Star Boss.
Nice.
Yeah, it's got like Will and Rick on there.
Nice.
Yeah. Hole 3, McBeast over the top.
Nice. Overstable, looking for minimum amount of glide. Just get up and down, and holy cow, he's right next to the basket.
Yeah, beautiful shot. And see, everyone else is pinched right behind this tree.
Wow. Is he going to go through?
He's trying, and that's how I feel about it too.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. It wasn't the worst. I mean, he's probably got a putt.
Mm-hmm. And I think Eagle's going to try and hyzer flip a D-line FD right here.
Oh, yeah. Eagle will, if he's throwing a trick shot, it's this disc. He really knows what to do with this thing. But, as I say that, not his best work right there, but he was going for an ambitious play there. I just hope he kicked out enough to not have problems again.
Yeah, it's not too bad from where he is there. Josh's second shot.
Ooh, unlucky.
Yeah, still's got to look at it, though, and when that guy has a look,
Yeah.
it can go in. Looks like Eagle going with a putter here.
Perfect.
Yeah, great recovery shot after that misfire.
And you underestimate how tough all these logs make this shot.
Right?
Because like from where Eagle is, if he doesn't clear those, he's 40 feet, 50 feet uphill, that is such a, it doesn't look like much, but when you're going uphill from that low ceiling spot, it makes for a big obstacle. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Man.
Josh gave that a great run as to be expected. Looks like Eagle with a cleanup par. Paul's going to drop a little bird here.
Nice.
And I believe a stroke on the card right there.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm. Yep, there he is. And Lance with a super solid up from where he was. Also dropping a par. Look at this huck face from Eagle.
Oh, yeah. That's what we watch these videos for.
Isn't it, man? God, I love this stuff.
Eagle's
all right.
Man.
He is so great. He's still got a 1-stroke lead over Lance. McBeast is lurking and making moves. We're on to hole 4. It's the spider hole, Nate.
Yes, the one where the basket's inside the tree.
Uh-huh, you got it.
Yeah, so tough.
It is. That was Paul right there. This concrete is OB, but usually it slides off it if you get on it. But
yeah,
you can't get stuck. Paul going Mako 3.
Okay. A little bit heavy on the drift.
Mm-hmm.
But it got by it.
Yep. Hey, lining himself up with a decent look at the basket there. Putting is just so sketchy on this thing.
Yeah. Remind me, if you're like short and left, is that there's at least one spot that's basically impossible.
Yeah. Long and right is hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, bad skip. OB.
Oh, does it get off? Yes.
Lance was calling that OB from the tee. He's all reverse psychology. Works every time. It's like, oh, that's OB. It's on the it's on the bathroom. Eagle gonna forehand an MD3 right here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, a little kind of a flip up hyzer.
Yeah, that is, and this is not a short shot with the uphill and everything. He's gonna need good quick wrist action to keep it clean. He did that part of it, but yeah, it can be a little tricky, man. I really struggle personally to once you have to really power up on a mid.
Yeah,
it's a tough shot with the forehand.
Yeah, he got it yesterday, just a little bit early out of his hands today, and Josh.
Yeah,
that'll work. That's not the best putting spot.
I like that angle.
You are 100% correct. We'll see what he has to work with over there. Eagle gonna try and get up the hill.
Same disc, maybe.
Yeah, it looks like it.
It makes sense as a play. I mean, you're going to minimize skip. You're going to be able to just kind of float your way up there. But clearly, on this day, it's not really working for Eagle at all.
Not so much. Well, here he is going to try and save the par.
What do you think the longest putt that's ever been made on this hole is? Like 13 feet?
Got to be very close to that, yeah.
This could be the world record right here.
Let's see it. Oh,
yeah. Beautiful.
Wasn't that a good one? And Paul, I think this putt is harder than Lance's.
Oh, absolutely. No question. Because Lance's it's still tough, but it's a straight up putt. Paul has only just a little sliver of chain. He can't even see as much of the basket as we could. And then again, this is even worse.
Like, I don't think a disc actually fits through there clean.
Apparently it does, but...
Barely.
Yeah, but holy cow.
Yeah.
What a high stress green.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to be thinking the whole time about where your disc is going to be.
Look at this thing just catch the one little bit of chain he could see.
Uh-huh.
Perfect speed, perfect angle.
Yeah, underrated putt right there. And for how short it was, that difficulty was a 10.
Yeah.
All right, he is reeling these guys in, but Lance just took the lead right there. we are back, and a huge thanks to MVP for bringing you guys this coverage. If you like some next day vids, go buy some plastic. They're good peeps. Hole 5, Nate, it's a good forehand hole. It's a little bit longer than a couple years ago.
Yeah, it does seem longer.
Yeah, they moved it back past the trees. Last year, this hole was underwater. This year, they're playing it.
Wow.
Paul with the Star Destroyer forehand, but that's a little early.
Too much to the right a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little too overstable, perhaps.
Yeah, he got it yesterday, but just kind of fluffed it just a skosh. Lance?
Is it too low?
Yeah.
Fights through, kinda, but
Yeah.
gonna be tough.
He wanted a little more on that one, and I was in the wrong spot to film this Josh Heiser. But he lands right there.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, cool line. Worked really well. Eagle, I believe, going to do the same thing. That looks like his Metal Flake Max, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
I could throw that thing like about 50 feet on a flex line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't, wow, just exploding.
I love the dust cloud, right?
Yeah, that was cool.
Very cool. So Paul has he's got a look at the basket, but there's just so many twigs in between him and it.
Oh, man, that had some nice heat on it.
He wanted that one, 100%. Lance also has a look, but also a little bit awkward. This one more clean, though.
Okay.
Yep.
Good
It'll
effort.
par. Yeah.
It's a good effort.
This could be for the tie, I believe.
Nice.
Yeah. Good putt from Eagle. I'm sure Josh and Paul will clean up. Huh. And Josh with a nice birdie.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah. A couple backhand birdies in the forehands par.
Well, maybe it's not as much of a forehand hole as we thought.
I know, man. The green is definitely, it's slow for that forehand.
Yeah,
But
totally.
Today it just worked out for the backhand gang. There's Eagle. Look at that follow through.
Sweet.
It helps, kids. All right, we are tied at the top. McBeast 3 back. Josh lurking as well. And we're on to hole 6. And Nate, they changed this one up a little bit from last year. They threw in a Mando. So you have to go right of these trees that are dead in front of us. Makes for a much tougher first shot and consequently a tougher second shot as well.
Wow. So you got to stay super low.
Yeah.
But again, no rollers allowed with all these rocks.
You got it. And then a tighter hyzer window for your second shot here, which Peter's flying. And then again, tucked in close to this OB parking lot.
Wow. That is very technical.
It is. We've seen a lot higher scores than previous years.
I bet.
We'll see what these guys can do. Anthon on the box. Yep.
Ooh.
That ceiling.
Yeah.
Getting in their heads. Eagle threw a perfect shot with his FD3 yesterday. I think he's going back to that again. Just
Little low.
following Josh's line. McBeast Star Destroyer.
Got a little bit. That's solid.
Yeah, that's where you want to be. That's the ideal backhand shot. Lance says, screw that stuff.
Oh, cool.
We're going over the top. So he's going to bust out a tomahawk. We'll see what happens.
First branch is pretty in the line.
It is. Wow. He's got a cannon.
Yeah, he definitely does.
That's a pretty disgusting overhand. And he is down on the road. Pure line right to the basket, Nate.
Wow, that's cool.
Isn't it?
Gotta like the creativity.
Yeah, I'm gonna be shocked if Paul doesn't bite that one off for next year.
Yeah.
Josh unfortunately hit a telephone pole, I believe, on his second shot. And Eagle, he's pinched here. He can't get to the basket, really.
But he's still going to try.
He's still going to try. He throws a giant hyzer. He ends up, I'm going to say, like 120 feet short and right of the basket.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a tough one to get. Paul Star Destroyer, second shot. Throwing that big old hyzer.
Yeah, he'll be happy with that.
Yes, he will. This hole has not been kind to him so far, but he's looking at a probable bird right here.
Yeah.
So Josh getting out of trouble. finish center screen right there, and yeah.
Look at that lie, man. Wow.
Isn't that wild?
They're going to need another Mando if they want to stop that.
I know. I'm like, if you can do that, you should do that every round. That is
Yeah.
a great shot.
Yeah.
I think he told me he stole that one from Austin Hammond.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Eagle's over here on a different hole.
Yes, he is. Yes, he's not throwing at that basket. He's throwing at this one, and that was a beautiful upshot from where he
Really
was.
good shot.
That'll par. Here's Josh with his fourth, and that should bogey. And Paul just a little clean-up birdie right here, Nate.
Trying to make some moves, but Lance is not. What?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's pretty shocking.
Yeah.
Wow. Just turned totally sideways.
Look at the guy in yellow ready to clap.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's hard. I wouldn't be surprised if a couple people pulled the trigger on some claps.
Oh, yeah. There definitely was some cheering, and then what?
Hard to believe.
Paul just cannot buy one on this hole this week. Everybody's cleaning up. Eagles for par, Josh for bogey, and Lance, that's a stroke on the card.
Yeah, wow. He's not backing down.
He is not. He's not shying away from a big moment right here.
Oh, man. Make us see it again. Man,
I'm
it's
sorry.
Close to catching on the back. But
Wasn't it?
That's tough.
Oh, those are heartbreakers, man. You throw three perfect shots, and then
I know.
you have to make a fourth one. All right. Hole 7, 315. Just a nice, easy backhand hyzer. It's a must-get for these guys, Nate.
Yeah, definitely. Kind of got the ridge, too, to even, as long as you stay right, it's like controls the skip. You can just pin it right there 10 feet to the right of the basket.
Exactly. Lance on the box going to show us his backhand, and that's looking a little hot.
Look out.
Yep. And he finishes on the road there. He's got about 30, 35-foot comebacker.
Okay.
Eagle, I think that's an MD3 again.
I'd be surprised if he would go driver at this short of a range.
Yeah, and it stays very close.
Perfect.
Yeah. Paul with the Innova compliment to the MD3, the Champ Rock 3.
Nice. Perfect.
Yeah, can't do much better than that. I'm guessing this is a Firebird from Josh. And for those not in the know, Josh plays incredibly fast. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he is quick. He doesn't mess around.
Yeah, I was editing, and half of my shots of him are me unzooming from the previous guy. So he had a great shot, came up just in line, but just short, and he's not missing that putt. Yeah,
Nice.
so solid on the green. Gosh, I don't know if he missed one from anywhere he shouldn't have.
Yeah.
So far, he's killing it.
Yeah. So it's looking like that stroke that Lance just earned is easy come, easy go.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. Eagle and Paul and Josh all just took it right back, didn't they?
Yeah.
There's Paul cleaning up the birdie. So Jeff is caddy.
Nice.
Lance with the style points, but didn't get the stroke points. All right, we are tied again. Paul 3 back, Josh 3 more, and we're on to hole 8. This is that big 500-foot dogleg left. We got the telephone Mando. It is a great Paul Eagle hole.
This is the Paul hole.
It is the Paul hole, yeah. Eagles got that line too, though.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, they were like 3 feet apart yesterday.
With looks at it, did they get it?
Yeah,
or?
they both just missed.
Oh man.
Yeah, Paul's about like 3 feet closer. Here's Eagle ripping on a PD2, and he makes the Mando by like 100 feet, Nate.
Was that just a hyzer?
Yes, it was just a hyzer.
Wow. Not even worried about it.
No. And Paul going back to that 171 Star Boss.
Interesting.
Uh-huh. He said he threw his Star Destroyer on this line and lost it in a tree. So he's like, I'm not losing anymore. I'm going Boss.
I didn't even know he had a boss.
I didn't either.
All of his discs. I didn't even know there were any bosses in there.
Yeah, I was shocked
That's
as well.
Though. That's cool.
Josh Anthon, I believe, also going Boss here.
Yeah, he likes the boss.
He does.
There were times when I'd thrown him, but I haven't thrown one for a while. Maybe Paul's going to make me pick one up again.
That's what I'm saying, man. They're kind of out of style, but Josh and Paul might be bringing them back.
Yeah, I mean, they're fast, that's for sure.
They are. And Lance, he's going to take the normal human route.
Okay.
And look at this tasty forehand.
Yeah, that's cool. And a nice skip.
Mm-hmm. I mean, for a low shot.
Sets him up good.
You can't do much better.
He's going to be hard to beat if he keeps this up.
Right? Just epically solid. That's your bird.
Nice shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I mean, obviously, like I said earlier, big moment, against some legends.
Mm-hmm.
And he is really hanging in there.
Absolutely. Josh fought just over that tree.
Nice.
And gets it parked. That was a really tight line he had. You see how close he was to that Mando pull?
Yeah, wow.
Eagle with the look for eagle.
Oh, man.
Right? Paul.
I've never seen Paul miss this putt.
Hopefully you'd never do.
Yeah, I hope. Get in it! Oh, man. So close.
So close. And Lance, clean up the birdie. There we go. Looks like we're looking at a little start frame action here.
Looks like, as you would expect for Pasadena, but it looks like the weather's great. Not too much wind.
Oh, man. Today it was a little hot. Friday and Saturday, it was just perfect Sunday.
Nice.
Sorry for complaining about too hot in the winter. Just California things, man.
Yeah. You know how it is, all you viewers out there, just a little too hot in February.
Yes, it was. I had to drink a lot of water. It was brutal.
That's tough, man. They'll all feel for you.
I'm sure. There's tons of sympathy coming my way right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are still tied at the top. Paul is still 3 back, and we're on to the last hole of part 1, hole 9. It's a really good forehand hole again, Nate.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Get over these low trees, but.
Yeah, Paul likes the flex line over the top. There is also a low forehand skip line, which is pretty popular. There is OB, maybe 20 feet right of the basket, though.
Okay. Well, then the flex is nice because you're not going to move super right.
Mm-hmm. Eagle with FD through. Oh, man.
Through. He went FD through.
Ugh. And he is in a terrible spot. He's in the middle of that bush tree thing. Yeah. Paul throwing the flex with the Star Destroyer, and
this looks a little lazy, though. Is it going to get down?
He's OB.
Yeah, I saw it. Looked to me like it came out with just kind of a little slow, where the Destroyer, Destroyers don't mess around. If you don't throw it hard, it's going to show you what it is.
Yeah, he just kind of fluffed it, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, he's usually just so on point with this hole, too.
Yeah.
Josh hit the tree. See what Lance has got in store for us. Probably a D1 if I had to guess. Don't know his bag too well. My first time filming him.
How did he get over there? It just never really hooked up.
Nah, it got really flippy on him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Dark purple's a tough disc to film, it turns out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. So here is Eagle in a tree.
So easy from there, I'm sure.
Just a great look. It goes tomahawk or thumb right, I couldn't tell, but ends up
no.
Yeah, so still has work left to do for the up and down 4. That'll work, though.
Yeah, that's nice.
Josh, low ceiling, and then the bushes in front of him.
The low ceiling, high floor.
Oh, there you go, yeah. And he's got that nose up floaty on point.
Yeah. Man, this would be huge with everybody else struggling.
Right?
Oh, man.
But he'll take his 3. He'll take his stroke.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, his Paul's kind of stuck behind the bushes and OB, isn't he?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, absolutely is. I was looking at this like, can he even get there? But
it's a double penalty.
Yeah. I think he's going to find something. Yeah, just straight up. And
ooh, pretty close.
Yeah, typical Paul style almost makes what shouldn't be made. Josh cleans up the par. And McBeast for 4.
This hole showing teeth.
It's stealing some lunch money, Nate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 over for the group.
Uh-huh. Very surprising for the lead card.
Yeah, you'd expect probably at least 2 under.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. Josh putt, just so solid. Dead center every time.
Nice.
All right, there is Lance taking the lead after 9 holes.
Wow.
What a battle. Eagle and Paul lurking. Again, huge thanks to Supreme Flight, John Blaine Tompkins for helping us out. Mark and Susie Horn run the tournament. We got Nick Wright and the Cal Shield Home Loans sponsoring the tournament. MVP bringing you guys the coverage. Nate, thanks for coming on.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks to Innova for helping you out, man. And we will wrap up part 1, come back for part 2. It's a doozy, Nate.
Yeah, let's get to it, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, let's watch that. All right, guys. Catch you around.